How you doing, guys? We're back today with what I think is the best Foggernaut steamer set. It took me a very long time to get this set together just because there wasn't really anything ever on the market. Um, I think it's really hard to come by some of these pieces because most people don't use it. It took me about probably 3 weeks to get it together. Just based off, I couldn't find anything that was good, and even the set that I have, it's not that good. It's basically basic. It doesn't have any exo-vit, any exo-reses, nothing. So it's a set that still puts out a lot of damage. It's not as good as it could be with obviously exos in it, but it's pretty damn nice on a Foggernaut. And let's take a look at it. So this is the set, guys. In my opinion, the best Foggernaut or slash steamer set there is. It is composed of this set, which came out a while ago, all three pieces. It's a cloak, nope, my bad. It's a hat, boots, and a ring. Combining all three will give you 15 damage, 1 MP, 80 power, and 15 pushback. If you just have two, it'll just give you 40 power and 15 pushback. This set is really nice. Gives you a lot of power, a lot of pushback damage as well, which is why I think it works really well on a Foggernaut. And then I also have this weapon. I combine that with the ring. Both of those combined will give me 15 AP parry and 40 critical resistance. It's a combo. I'm not sure if a lot of people use this or not. I saw it a while ago, and it's pretty nice. And then we also have this combo. Obviously, everyone knows this set. Everyone goes to this for power. We're only using 2 pieces instead of the 3, because I'd rather use that other set and use that combo. This one will give you 100 vit, 20 power, 20 critical damage. So when I say this is the best set for a Foggernaut, I actually mean it. I'm not gonna lie. This is what our pieces look like. Pretty average. It has 1 over on fire. This is our hammer. Has 2 exo res to fire. Our cloak is I think it's 50 over vit. Nothing special. Damages are pretty fine. The neutral damage is down, but we're not really gonna use it. This is our pet. It's gonna be 70 power and 5 res to everything. These are our boots. They're also pretty basic. Nothing crazy in it. Literally nothing. It's not over on anything. I wish I had over on fire res, and I'll tell you later why. This is our belt. We got these a while ago. We took out the negative on the critical resistance, so it doesn't have it. Damages are okay, could be better. They should be all 10. Obviously, it's gonna be hard to come by with all the critical resistance off of it. This is our XOMP. I actually got this for pretty cheap. I believe I paid like 6 MK for it. Like I said, it's not a set that a lot of people use. But that's also the reason why it's hard to come by good pieces. This is our AP XO. Not that bad. It's missing 1 damage to everything. It's supposed to be 7 to everything. Not bad though. And this is our amulet, which I was looking to trade it out, but I was like, let's go with it. It's dirt cheap, and it has the critical the negative critical resistance off of it. So, and it has the 20 crit damage. And for trophies, we're going to be using the Dokumoku, which gives 30 critical damage, and then obviously depending on what we get attacked by, we'll get buffed. The turquoise for 20 critical hit, the 100 power, crimson, the ochre for the AP, and the ice for the 20 damage to everything. And last but not least, the Dominax. Now, stat wise, we're gonna have 4.2 Vit, almost 4.3. We're gonna be 11 AP, 6 MP, which is typically what you want to be on a Foggernaut / steamer. Our initiative is going to be 2.8, 2 range, which could be fixed very easy. Like I said, guys, I've been looking for weeks for these pieces. Nothing's really stands out. If you can manage to find an exo range and then put the range shield on there, you'll be up to 4 range, which will help you a lot. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the exo, not the exo. I'm gonna put the range shield on this set if I ever use it for Calo. Now that they added the 1v1 Calo, and then if I manage to find an exo range one day, I'll throw it on as well. That way you have that 4 range. It'll help the Foggernaut out a lot. Stat wise, we're looking at 425 to Wiz, 436 to Strength, 435 to Intel, 433 to Chance, and then 198 to Agi, which we're not going to be using, so that's completely fine. For advanced stats, we're looking at, for the AP parry, we're looking at 71, which is pretty nice. Now that the Agi Excellers are going to be taking AP like crazy, you know, depending on how much AP theft they have, you'll be able to resist them a little bit. The MP parry is 50 as well. It's a set that surprisingly gives a lot of whiz, 425, which is not bad. Our crit hits, we're at 48, which I believe puts us, so all our spells will be above 50% crit, which we'll see later on. Our damage, we're looking at 29 regular damage, so you can add 29 to any of the earth, fire, water damages, and that'll help. For power, we're looking at 531 in power, which is not bad at all. Now that power is 1-to-1, so 1 power equals 1 stat. So theoretically, you can say that we have 436 strength, so we can add 531, and that would put us at about 967. So we have 967 in strength, we have 966 in intel, and we have 964, I believe, in chance, which is not bad. We have almost 1,000 to every stat. And then our pushback damage, we have 91 pushback damage. So you know a fog is almost always, if you're not pure intel, I'm going to use Trident, and you're going to try and do pushback damage. This set naturally, without any trophies or anything, will give you 92 pushback damage. That's actually pretty nice. And not to mention, our critical damage, we're at 82. So we're giving 82 to crits. You see where I'm going with this, guys? This is why I'm saying this is almost the perfect, I'll say it. This is the perfect set for a fog. If you get the correct pieces, if you get an exo range and the range shield on there, I believe it is the perfect set. We have for reses 13 to neutral, 30 to earth, 18 to fire, 30 to water, and 29 to air. And we'll also have 40 to critical. The only stat which this set, like I said, if you find the correct exos, you can make the set look very nice. I was trying to find exo fire reses so that you can bump that 8. It usually starts off at 15. That's how much you'll have. The more exo fire resist you add to it, the higher it'll go. I got it to 18. If you get, decent exos, you should easily be able to get to 25. If you get great exos, you'll be able to get to 30. So yeah, that's about it, guys. let's take a look at the hits, and I'll show you guys what this guy can do. Show you guys the damage that this set is able to put out, and it is insane. Insane. No buff, no nothing. Let's see what it can do. You see that? It's gonna go from 773 to 859, and on crit it's gonna jump to 1145 to 1229. You see that? That is a lot of damage, guys, and that is with no buff. This is why I say this is the perfect set for a fog. Now let's buff up and show you guys what this set can really do. Let's pass those 2 turns. Let's add, obviously, the fog's best move, or one of the fog's best buffing moves. Let's add that on there. And now let's see if we get a crit. Like I said, guys, this is the best set for a fog. If you crit, you're doing crazy damage. And if you don't crit, the damage is still there. It's not bad. You see? So if you don't crit, you're doing, let's say, 1,000 damage. If you do crit, you're almost doing, you're guaranteed to do 1.4. See? 1.4. Like I said, guys, this is one of the craziest sets I've seen for a fog in particular. It's amazing. Now let's do the trident combo. We did not crit, even though we have crit on that. Backwash. We crit on the backwash. So that was 894. I feel like we could do a little better. So let's pass 2 turns. Let's see if we could get the crit. There you go, 646 on a crit trident. Let's see if we could crit on the backwash. There you go, guys. 1,028. That's not bad. You see all the pushback damage we're able to do, and that's without the buff. I completely forgot. Wow, look at me. Now let's actually see what's the highest we're able to do. You're able to do 1.2 if you crit. That is insane damage. So you're a crit character while also having pushback damage. This is why I like the set. It is completely broken for a fog. Do you guys see what just happened? I crit on a froth with a very easy to do tactic. You have trident on your opponent, you place your harpooner, and then you'll have your tactical terrain. Did 2k with another 1,000 and then another 330. This set is completely insane, guys. Completely insane. And you're able to still do regular moves like steal. You're able to steal in the fire element, you know. You steal 50% of whatever this hits. So guys, all your moves are pretty nasty. The only move I don't have at level 6 is going to be Leak Pie, and it's almost doing 300 on crit. So if I get it to level 6, right now it's at, you see that? Right now it is at level 3. So if I get it to level 6, it'll easily do over 300. Guys, this is probably one of the best sets there is. 600 with Periscope. Just want to show you all the damage, whatever, with all the moves. That way you guys aren't left with any questions. Probably our last move to show will be this one. I believe, do I have that level? Yes, I do. I have that level. Let's do it one more time so we can see the crit damage on it. 565. You see, like I said, guys, this is a very nice set for a fog. It would have been a nice set for an Eka if they still had the fire branch. They don't anymore. So let's see what a perfidious boomerang is looking like. And I don't have that leveled at all, by the way. I have it at level 1. Obviously, I need to buy more scroll points, spell points, in order to level everything up. Let's look at what a full combo can do, just so you guys are aware of everything that is possible with this set. Like I said, it's a pushback crit set. Power, everything's in it. Everything you would want for a fog, you're able to do. Let's do the ambush. Let's do that. Wait for next turn. You're doing 600. Look at that. You guys. So let's say perfect situation. This guy is hiding behind. He won't be. Let's say he's hiding behind there. You'll do ambush. You'll do backwash. And then you'll do froth. Obviously, it didn't crit that turn. Was a little less, but still a lot of damage, guys. Look at all the damage we just did. We did 1.3, basically almost 1,000 on the backwash, and then we did 1.3 again with the froth, and that's not counting that we just ambushed him plus the attack. That's another 600 plus another 400 plus another 600. So how much damage would that be, guys? We're looking at 2.6 plus 1,000, 3.6. Then we scroll down, attack 3.6. We're looking at 4.2. Then after that, we'll add whatever the harpooner did, which let's 4.6. No, it was 4.2. Basically 5K. So you basically did 5K in a turn with the perfect situation. But that's not all, guys. Let's say you can't move and you're stuck, right? Let's show you guys what the weapon does, because this weapon is completely insane. It'll do 1.8 if it crits. Let's move this out the way so we don't get distracted, guys. 1.8 if it crits. And like I said, we're 50%. Well, actually, on the weapon, we are 68%. 1.8 on a crit. So you're almost guaranteed, if it crits, to do 1.2 on any character, even if they have 35% to every stat res. All right, guys. That's about it. I believe I showed you everything that we can do with this set. Like I said, you could steal Vet with the Fire Branch. And that's a non-crit, right? You're looking at 400 on a non-crit. Looking at 546 on a crit. You're able to do pushback damage. You want to go to crit route? Well, you're able to do the crit route. You want to go to pushback route? You're able to do that. It's a set that's pretty much good at anything. All right, guys. Tell me what you think. The only thing I would change about the set, not that I would change, that I would add to the set. I like the new animation that the update gave us. The only thing that I would add to the set, obviously, would be the legendary weapon. The hammer legendary weapon. It gives you 22 damage to any stat, and then pushback 8 pushback damage. This one, they're asking 62 MK. That's a little too high, especially, I don't know. I'm not able to decide if I would want the pushback damage to be buffed up, because I believe it gives you like 64 pushback damage, and then it'll give you the 8 damage to any stat. So I've tried to look for some. I haven't gotten any responses from anyone on trade. But that's probably the only thing that I would add to the set, and it'd make it a little more dangerous than it already is. Tell me what you think, guys. Tell me your thoughts and your opinions on this set for a fog, and what other class would you use it for? Let me know your thoughts. Leave a like down below and a comment. And have a good day, guys. Take care.